Welcome to the Pets Rule Show. I'm your host, Miss Animal Lover, and that is Bob telling me it's time for me to give him his snack, and I will. Let's give you a snack, Bob, before I start the show. I hear you loud and clear. How many are left? You know what? Let's give you the rest of them. I hear you. You're gonna get your snack. Bear with me. Let's keep it clean here. I'm gonna give you a snack. We gotta feed Bob, give him his treat for today. Uh-huh. It's coming, Bob. Bear with me. I want to get every little bit out of there. I know. Okay. Let's put that in there. And now it's for Bob. It's like a little cake I made for him. There you go. Bon appetit. Bon appetit, Bob. All right. Thank you for joining me today. Today, conquer park chaos, how to ensure peace and safety for every pet. I'm going to show you, I visited a park today, public dog park, Riverside West 142nd Street. Beautiful park, brand new. It was completed in April of 2025, so a couple months ago. So I expect to give it an A grading, right? How much damage can you do in a couple months? So it did receive an A, and I'll show you a piece of my video while I was there, and we'll leave that for about the middle of the show. Today we have breaking news too, and two pieces of breaking news. One of them, it's a bad one, and please stay tuned for that one. I'm going to show you that, and then at the end of the show we will do Mr. Animal Lover's 1 minute beef. All right, today, conquer park chaos, how to ensure peace and safety for every pet. Welcome to the Pets Rule Show. I'm Mr. Animal Lover, where today we tackle one of the biggest challenges every pet parent faces: managing park chaos and keeping our furry friends safe. In Conquer Park Chaos, how to ensure peace and safety for every pet, you will discover expert-backed strategies to master off-leash etiquette, spot hidden hazards before they become emergencies, and enforce hygiene habits that protect against germs and parasites. Whether you're visiting a bustling city green space or a neighborhood playground or a public dog park, these actionable tips will equip you to transform every outing into a calm, enjoyable experience for you, your pet, and the community. Like always, I like to start before we get into our strategies. Some laughter, right? We want to get some laughter going. Let's do that now. I have 7 jokes, and I hope one of them makes you laugh. Let's start with number 1. I hope one of them make you laugh. I want to be funny, right? I always thought I was a comedian. So let's see if I can be funny. The dog who thinks he's the park DJ. Everyone was mingling peacefully until my dog grabbed a squeaky toy and started squeaking it nonstop like he was dropping a club remix. Peace gone. Dance floor activated. The dog who thinks the park gate is a starting line. I opened the gate slowly to keep things calm. He shot through it like a cannonball, barking, "I'm here," to the entire park. The only thing conquered was my shoulder socket. Number 3. If you ain't laughing yet, you're gonna laugh. Don't worry, they get funnier. The dog who thinks sharing toys is a full contact sport. To maintain harmony, I brought plenty of toys. He ignored them and tackled 3 dogs just to claim one filthy tennis ball. Safety tip: bring toys and a referee whistle. Number 4. The dog who thinks calm is a dirty word. Everyone was sitting nicely in the shade. He ran through the middle like a streaker at a soccer match, knocking over water bowls and eagles alike. Chaos conquered by creating more chaos. Number 5. I'm warming up. The dog who thinks mud is the key to peace. While I chatted with other owners about park safety, he belly flopped into the mud puddle like he was ending a war. Apparently, he believes in messy diplomacy. Number 6. The dog who thinks sniffing everyone fix everything. Two dogs started growling at each other. Mine ran over, stuck his nose directly into the situation, and somehow de escalated it by being awkward enough to confuse everyone. He's not a mediator, he's just weirdly effective. Number 7. All right, my last joke. Let's see if everyone can laugh here. The dog who thinks leaving quietly is overrated. When it was time to go, I clipped his leash and whispered, "Let's exit calmly." He barked, army crawled out the gate, and made sure every dog in the park watched his dramatic farewell. Mission accomplished. Attention conquered. All right. That's the Pets Rule Show. You're on it. I'm loving it. I hope you're loving my jokes. But today, we're going to keep it very, very direct, straight to the show, right? And conquer park chaos, how to ensure peace and safety for every pet. Sometimes that can be hard, right? You have some stubborn dogs, you have some stubborn dog parents, and sometimes it can be difficult. But by watching the Pets Rule Show, listening to Mr. Animal Lover, I can, provide you with some strategies that can help you out. Let's start with number 1. Master park etiquette. Keep your dog very close. Use a short leash when entering and exiting the park. This prevents unexpected dashes and helps you maintain control until you're in the designated off-leash area. Read the room. In other words, read the park. Pause at the gate and scan the park area where dogs are playing. If dogs are clustered around the entrance, wait for a clear moment to enter so you don't accidentally collide with an exited group. Respect personal space. Not every dog wants to say hello. Teach your pet to approach slowly, nose, tail, and watch body language. If another dog turns away, let your dog move on. Pick up immediately. Always carry waste bags and remove after every deposit. A clean park isn't just courteous, it prevents the spread of bacteria and keeps the ground hazard free. No germs, no viruses, nothing that's going to cost you a lot of money. All right, number 2 strategy: identify and neutralize hazards. Very important for dog parents, right? Scan the terrain. Look for uneven ground, protruding roots, broken glass, and sharp rocks. Avoid letting your dog run full speed over unfamiliar surfaces. Check equipment. Bless you. Inspect benches, agility structures, and water fountains for loose bolts, rusted metal, or splintered wood before allowing play. Monitor weather effects after rain. Watch for slippery mud patches or puddles where hidden debris may lurk. In summer, asphalt and Metal surfaces can burn paws. Opt for grassier sections. Remove dangers on the spot. If you spot broken glass, large sticks, or animal carcasses, flag park staff or carefully. Remember, there's a lot of volunteers. Dog public parks, it's about volunteers. Do your part. So clear small items away using a stick or bag to keep your hands safe. Number 3 strategy. Enforce hygiene best practices. Sanitize gear, wipe down collars, harnesses, leashes, and toys with a pet safe disinfectant after each visit to kill germs and parasites. Paw check routine. Carry a portable paw wash kit or damp towel after play. Rinse and dry paws to remove dirt, pollen, and potential toxins. Toy rotation. Bring only a few toys per visit and wash them at home in hot soapy water. Avoid shared toys. Each dog's saliva can harbor unwanted bacteria. Say it time and time again. Also, like sharing the shared water bowl, wash it out. Today, the park was fantastic. It's a brand new park, just completed. This is Riverside West 142nd Street, and they actually had a water hose, right? And you can, with that water hose, fresh water, wash out the shared water bowl and put clean water. Not every park has that, but they had it there. Again, it was just completed. Great way to wash toys on the spot, disinfect toys, leashes. Excellent for that. All right. Before we go into the next one, next strategy, which is handle aggressive behavior, let's get to breaking pet news. And with breaking pet news, very important. Give me 30 seconds. Let me have a drink here. I see Bob enjoy his food. Look at him. He's usually sleeping now. But being that he's not sleeping, it shows me he enjoyed his food. Right, Bob? Did you enjoy it? You giving yourself a bath? All right, for breaking pet news, have a couple for you. ACC, Animal Care Centers of New York. Very important. They're not taking any new pets. They're only taking emergency pet visits by appointment. Go on to their website if you can donate, if you can volunteer your time. Very important. Animal Care Centers of New York, ACC. And I'm going to show you on their website where to go, how to get there. Second piece of news, Nassau. There's a rabies imminent alert, right? Couple of neighborhoods, couple of counties, and I'm going to show you on their website. Very important. And let's go there now. I'm going to show you now. But that's the breaking news right now. Let me show you. So this is Nassau breaking news number 1. So there have been dozens of rabies cases from rabbit, raccoons, and feral cats in the past year. And these are pictures. A social media advisory was released after the discovery of rabies cases in dead raccoons in North Amityville. And I'm here on the post, and I'm going to show you, right? Let me tell you, and let me read it. So, rabies now an imminent public health threat on Long Island. Health officials point fingers at NYC. Nassau County issued an alert that rabies has become an imminent public health threat on Long Island, and a Health officials said the rabbit animals may have come from New York City. The cases are widespread, and that's part of this declaration is the fact that we're seeing it just along the Queens-Nassau border. County health officials, Dr. Arena Gelman, told the Post the confined 22 rabbit, raccoons, and 3 feral cats found in the past year. New York City has had a robust eradication program of its own. The funding for it dried up. They stopped rabies baiting along Nassau Queens border, and unfortunately, some of the raccoons have made their way there over. And obviously, the rest is history. So this is very important, right? Nassau County had successful eradication since 2016. Prior to the outbreak, and Suffolk, which has had 6 recent cases near the county shared border. There may be more cases out in the wild because we've confined 25. It's eradicated wider spread, and this is very important. I mean, you have a backyard with dogs and cats running around. Be very careful, right? Especially the nearly 24 raccoons have been spotted wildly across Nassau areas, including Roslyn Heights, Old Brookville, West Hempstead, Malvern, Rockville Center, North Baldwin, Wantagh, and Plandon Manor. So be very careful. You live in the Nassau area, you know, this is bad news for you, right? You have animals, and I'm going to show you here. If you live in Babylon, Huntington, Islip, or Smithtown, report dead raccoons, and that's the number. And Nassau County has not reported any human transmission of the disease. And I thought this was very important, right? Human transmission. I want to share this with you. I looked it up on Google, right? Rabies is a viral disease that can be spread to humans and pets if an infected animal bites, scratches off their saliva, contacts the eyes, nose, mouth, or an open wound. It can be deadly. How long can a person survive with rabies? You can live several weeks or months after being exposed to rabies without symptoms. Once symptoms start, rabies can cause death within days. Can rabies in humans be cured? No, there is no cure for rabies in human once symptoms appear, and it is nearly always fatal. However, rabies is almost 100% preventable through post-exposure PEP if treatment is received promptly after exposure to the virus. PEP includes wound care, rabies vaccine, and rabies. So, I mean, I thought this was very important, very critical, especially you live in the Nassau and those counties I've shared with you. Now, this is ACC. ACC is suspending intake due to critical capacity issues. ACC remains open for adoptions, drop-offs of animals that require emergency medical care or that pose public safety risks, and those being dropped off by government agencies. For hours and service of each location, call this number. So, ACC Animal Care Center, Find Your Furry Friend, New York City's largest animal shelter. Very important. If you can donate money, go directly onto their website. If you can donate time, go on there. Very important. Sign up for the ACC Thoroughbred Bulletin newsletter. And that is it for breaking news. I thought it was critical, right? Today, we're talking about Conquer Park Chaos, how to ensure peace and safety for every pet. Let me drink some water. Please be safe if you're in the Nassau area. Take care of your pets, take care of your cats, your dog, any type of animal you might have. You might let play in your backyard. Be very careful. I didn't know it was that serious. Just saliva from a dead raccoon can cause rabies, and that is serious. Especially if you're a loving, very loving dog parent who caresses your dog, your cat, and saliva is gonna interchange just by hugging and just by hugging your animal. So please be very careful. All right, conquer park chaos. How to ensure peace and safety for every pet. Let's get to the next strategy. Very important. Wow, that is scary. I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't know that rabies was eradicated at one time, but again, it can be dangerous, especially if you come in contact. So my next strategy: identify, neutralize hazards, scan terrain, look for uneven ground, protruding roofs, broken glass, and I went over this. Let's go over the next one. Enforce hygiene best practices, sanitize gear, wipe down collars, harnesses, leashes, and toys. I went over that one. Handle aggressive behavior. Spot warning signs, watch for stiff bodies, raised hackles, prolonged staring, or low rumbling growls. Conversely, yawns, lip licking, and turning away are calming signals you can encourage. Stay calm and assertive. If tensions build, call your dog back by name using a firm but friendly tone. Avoid screaming or lunging. This can escalate the situation, especially if two dogs are at it. Be very careful with your body posture and how you approach the situation. You don't want to upset the other dog parent. You want to keep the situation the calm and respectful. Stay calm and assertive if tensions build. Call your dog back by name using a firm but friendly tone. Avoid screaming or lunging. This can escalate the situation. Create distance. Slowly walk your dog away, keeping your body between them and the source of stress. Position yourself at an angle, not head on, to appear less threatening. Offer alternative focus. Carry high value threats or a favorite toy. Redirect your dog's attention to a game of look or sit to break the aggressive loop. You want to foster a safer community, lead by example, demonstrate courteous behavior, greeting new pet parents, modeling proper behavior and following park rules encourages others to do the same. Shared resources. Keep a list of local vet clinics, dog behavior workshops, and pet first aid classes offered to exchange contacts with fellow parents for group walks or emergency support. Partner with authorities, report repeated hazards or rule violations to park staff. Attend or help organize volunteer cleanups and safety audits. Build a support network. This is critical. You want to build a support network, especially when it comes to you visit your daily park. You want to make sure that everyone is pitching in, volunteering, giving 100% to keep the park safe and clean. Create or join a social media group or messaging list for park users. Share real-time alerts about hazards, lost pets, or upcoming community events. Implement these strategies at your next park visit, and you will be on your way to conquering chaos, one calm, safe outing at a time. By putting these proven strategies technique into practice, you will not only prevent accidents and conflicts, but also foster a supportive network of responsible pet parents committed to peaceful park visits. Remember, mastering park etiquette, staying vigilant for risk, and prioritizing hygiene aren't just good practices, they're the foundations of a safer, happier world for our pets. If you found this guide valuable, be sure to like, subscribe, smash that subscribe button, click on that bell so you can know when I'm going live. Tomorrow, Thursday, and Friday, I'm going live. You want to know when I'm going live? Click on that bell button. On the Pets Rule Show, for more expert insights, share your own park safety wins or questions in the comments below. Let's conquer park chaos together. All right. What is it time for? We're getting to the end of the show. It's time for Mr. Animal Lover's 1 minute beef. My 1 minute beef is going to be with Nassau County officials, right? You're doing a great job. Nobody's saying you're not doing a great job. However, I think that you should spread the word more. Rabies is serious. It was eradicated a long time ago, but it's back. And I know we want to blame New York City, and it could be New York City's fault. But right now, it's not about pointing fingers. Right now, it's about keeping furry friends, whether it's reptiles, animals like dogs, cats, hamsters, birds, wild birds, hawks, anything that's a animal and can come in contact with a raccoon, rabies infected raccoon, a feral cat can be dangerous, not just to the public the public and the citizens of Nassau County, but animals, right? We love them. We want to keep them safe. We want to keep the public safe. So let's put more money into the budget and let's spread the word. Obviously, we know what happens when we don't invest enough. In Texas, they said that they could have prevented that big water fall that happened and killed so many. They said it could have been prevented with alarms and a couple $100,000 invested into prevention techniques. Well, let's prevent over here the spread of rabies in Nassau County by investing into the budget, whether it's emergency investment, finding it from somewhere. But let's spread the word more. I think that rabies is dangerous, not just for humans, obviously, because there's no cure once the symptoms start spreading in the human body, unless you catch it early. But also for our furry friends. So let's see if we can make an investment and spread the word more. Thank you for watching the Pets Rule Show. I'm your host, Mr. Animal Lover. Tomorrow I'm going live at a local public dog park. And Friday I'm going live and I have a special event on Friday. Stay tuned. Have a good night. But before we do that, let me share this with you. Scan the screen, subscribe, smash that subscribe button, click the bell. Thank you for watching the Pets Rule Show. Everything about pets. We're an educational channel, right? We're an educational show, and we're here to educate you on everything about pets. I'm your host, Mr. Animal Lover. Have a great night. I will see you tomorrow live.